These notes go over how to find the area of a circle. So we're no longer talking about perimeter. Now we're talking about the area, which is like everything in the middle. The formula that I'm going to give you is area equals pi r squared. So pi is still 3.14 and r still stands for radius. I'm not giving you the formula for diameter because it involves a fraction. The easiest way to do it is just if it gives you the diameter, divide it by 2 in order to find what the radius would be, and then plug that number into the formula I gave you. That one extra step is still easier than having to multiply by the fraction. So in number 1, it gives you the radius. So we can just take that number right away and plug it into our formula. However, if you look at our formula, it has exponents. And order of operations states that you have to do exponents before you can multiply. So put 7 in for r, and it means 7 squared, which you should already know. But if you don't, 7 times 7 is 49. Oops. And then you have to take that and multiply it by pi. So times 3.14. And that is your answer. Your area for that number 1 is 153.86 inches squared. And I already put the inches squared, and I'm going to write it backwards to make sure that I have enough space. Okay. Number 2, it gives you the diameter. So this is what I was talking about. You have to take the diameter. You need the radius for the formula. So in order to find that, you just need to take the diameter and divide it by 2, which would be, it's going to be a decimal, 12.5. So now that you have radius, it's 12.5, you need to take that and square it, which would mean 12.5 times 12.5, not 15.2. There we go. Okay, so now you've got what r squared is. It's 156.25, and then multiply that by pi. And your answer is 490.625. So let's round that to the nearest hundredth. The 2 is in the hundredths place, and if you look next door, the 5 is going to make it go up to a 3. So 490.63. And my label's millimeters squared. Let's see if I can fit this. Doubtful, but I'll try. 0, and then 9, and then 4. Oh no. I tried my best. All right, last one gives you radius, so we don't have to do all the dividing by 2. We just have to take 12 times 12. We get 144, and then take that and multiply it by pi. 452.16. And that's already in the nearest, it's already to the hundredths, like there is no more, so we don't have to round. Okay, scroll down. The bottom has to do with semicircles. And since if you're looking at it, you can see a semicircle is half of a circle. So we're going to take the same formula, we're going to do the same steps, and then at the end we have to divide it by 2 because it's half. This is half of a circle. So on that first one, number 4, it looks like it gives you a diameter. So take 28 and divide it by 2 to find your radius. We get a radius of 14. So the next step is just square that, 14 times 14. You get 196, and then you got to multiply it by pi. All right, so if this were a full circle, we'd be done. We'd have our area. It's 615.44, but it's only half of a circle. So we're going to take half of that, meaning divide by 2. And did it give me an answer? Oh, it did. It's 307.72. I'm not sure what happened. It glitched. Half of 615 would be the 307. So the area of this semicircle is 307.72 meters squared. Oh, this is so sloppy. It's hard to even look at. Sorry, guys. Number 5, they give you radius. That's why it looks so funky. and it's 3. So 3 times 3 would be 9. Feels silly that I even had to type that into a calculator. Anyways, so you've got the r squared now, and then you need to take that and multiply it by 3.14. And then that would be the area of the whole circle, but again, it's only half of the circle. 14.13 feet squared. And that is all. Make sure you have all of this copied down. Glue it into your notebook. You guys have a quiz on Friday, and you can use these notes. These are the only way you're going to get the formula. And then go on to the next activity.